Well, we're doing this again. By that image that I have just shown on the screen, you might recognize that. That is from the 2022 Perth trip where I went to Australia. And now it is that time of the year again where I will also vlog this whole trip to Sydney. And also a surprise in Sydney as well, which is around a year ago, I have a secret plan with one of my teachers. And during this trip, they will come to meet us. And one of my friends has absolutely no idea that this is actually happening. And now, let's head to the school. Alright, so I just got back from school. I don't have a lot of time, basically, right? So, this is what is going to happen. So, during this vlog, I will also invite some of my friends onto this vlog so you can see their faces. You may probably recognize them from the last video. This time we are flying Malaysia Airlines, which is way better than Malaysia Airlines the last time. And this time we're going to fly to Sydney, and the code and also the seat configuration is listed both on the screen right here. The flight time is around 7 hours to 8 hours or so. So I think this is going to be one of my longest flights. So for whatever reason, every time when I have to go on a trip, it rains every time. Other than that, we are all finished packing and now we'll head out. This is the luggage that I'm bringing today. Same backpack, bring my cell phone on it and my camera. So I guess right now, let's head to the airport. So it currently seems like that I'm the only one arriving at 6:30, which is ridiculously early. And also since I arrived this early, let's actually get dinner because I haven't eaten anything yet. Alright, so after an hour of arriving here, I finally see my first person. So introduce yourself again.
Hello, I'm Ethan. 你好，我叫叶医生。
In case you have forgotten, here's a reminder.
我很兴奋。
There you go, done.
我爱中国，中国很好。我爱共产党，没有共产党有没有是中国
And who do you think will the second person come predict?
I'm fairly sure it's Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Predict the next person to come then.
I'm going to say it will be Christian.
So let's see who gets it then.
The car right here was like...
Alright, our guess was wrong.
It was urban.
Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Ryan.
Ryan, guess
Yeah.
who will come next?
I think James and Zach, because they left at 6:30, so...
Right, introduce yourself.
I'm James.
Ryan,
From-
again.
I'm Lucas Young.
Zach, predict who will come next.
Imad.
Imad, introduce yourself again.
Hi, I'm Ahmad.
Here's another reminder.
We were here last year at KLIA, but this year we're going to Sydney, not Perth.
Yeah,
So, yeah, it's gonna
way
be,
better, way
It's gonna
better.
be so
Way
good.
better.
On MAS, we get
Yeah,
movies.
alright, predict who will come next.
I think maybe Annabelle.
Annabelle? Alright, let's see. So, Ima got it wrong. You came next. So, yeah. So, who do you think will come next?
Oh, maybe Annabelle.
Maybe Annabelle? At this point, most people had come to the airport, but there were still 3 people missing. So we started betting on them. So are we all betting on that Julie will come last?
Yeah.
Last?
Why not?
So apparently, we all got our different seats this time. Everybody is like spread. It was like, I was at 30, you were
Right,
at
I'm actually right.
25.
I don't know.
As long as you have consent from the other
25.
person.
No! Ask this, no. 14, and then we got someone in 12. This is so different from last year. Christian, should we let the ROI come alive again?
Yeah.
Let's do it. And we end up taking only 1 photo for the whole trip. I'm not joking that, but this is way faster than last year. We got through.
Oh, yeah, last year was
Last year,
bad.
45 minutes.
Yeah.
Right? Last time when we are here, the train,
Yeah, the train.
the train is
They never
disappeared.
work. There's always problems with them.
So now we are taking an alternate road to our gate, which is C17, using the buses. Which I haven't taken any buses for quite a long time in the airport actually. Christian, you see over there? Yeah. Lila Cafe? Yeah. We studied that. Miss Whaley will be appreciated. So now, within this 1 hour, I'm going to try to find a neck pillow. And we just saw one of the store, and one neck pillow is like 100 ringgit. So that's like way too high, the price. So we're trying to find a cheaper one. Yeah. That's 280 ringgit over there. It's just a small thing. It shouldn't cost that much.
No.
So now we are continue the hunt for the neck pillow mission. 機場物價實在太高啦，飛到黐線嘅啲物價，一個套頸嘅都要買到200幾。
Here's another challenge to decode what I just said. We also discovered this piano at the center of the satellite terminal. And now let's welcome Ethan as a musician to play a song for us. Feel free to guess a song in the comment section below.
Let's go.
Even though there's no one clapping, but that's an outstanding performance.
Alright, after around an hour search, I finally decided to bought the neck pillow right here, which will be testing this on the airplane. She's currently recording a TikTok video. Introduce yourself again.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Annabelle, and I vlog rich kids.
So I will assume you will be doing a second one today for this trip, right?
I'm trying, but so far I've recorded one clip. Oh my god, guys, we found our first member of the year. And it's
Right
the
here.
one and only MC Cooling 12, guys.
MC Cooling 12.
Right here.
So subscribe to MC Cooling 12 on YouTube.
Also subscribe to my Bilibili channel as well. I'm also glad that there was no gate changes as well.
Oh yeah, I mean we don't know yet because it's not open.
It is time to take out my golden quote.
This is why I don't choose cheap airlines.
Boy.
There was no gate changes so far, so it's just awesome. And now we're going to be heading to the gates, and they decide to take the moonwalk. Moonwalk. C-17 over there. That's at the very far end of the corner. So it's around 11:20 right now. I'm about to board the longest flight that I've ever been on. Now let's jump into the boarding process and let's review MH123 from Kuala Lumpur to Sydney.
The boarding process quickly commenced, and we are now one step closer to Sydney. As I was just saying, now we'll take a look into today's flight in more detail. Today, my seat is at row 30F. In the middle, Malaysia Airlines A330-300 uses a 242 seat configuration and a 121 seat configuration in economic and business class respectively. And now, let's follow my steps and enter the aircraft and take a look. Firstly, the back of the seat was equipped with an IFE in-flight entertainment system, along with a USB port at the side and a controller. Wi-Fi was also available. To the bottom is a foldable tray table, which is pretty standard among most airlines today. The seat legroom was quite good for me, considering my height 1.85 meters. Upon seating, blanket, a pillow, and wired headphones were given. Overall, I rated 4 out of 5 stars for the seating. The seat can be reclined backwards, and at the top of the seat, a backrest can also be adjusted up and downwards. Unfortunately, it wasn't that still and couldn't be locked, sliding downwards each time. After takeoff, let's do a quick review on the neck pillow I bought before departure. By opening and softening the back of the neck pillow, we can see the full shape of it. By wearing it, the side of the pillow can be tightened by pulling the strips, which is comfy and not easily moved once it is tightened. This is a really good neck pillow overall that costs about 100 ringgit. Shortly after we departed and flew into the sky, our first meal was served during midnight, starting with a packet of salted peanuts along with a drink of your choice. There were 2 types of wraps offered and packed in a box. I chose the chicken flavored with a bit of curry in it. The wrap was hot, but due to the hardness of the wrap, I hardly can swallow. However, the ingredients in the wrap tasted good. I was satisfied with this meal. Next, let's take a tour of the A330 aircraft lavatory. There are a total of 7 available lavatories in the A330 aircraft, with 1 big lavatory extra space at the middle left.
Alright, it's around 2 AM right now and I'm in the bathroom tour. There's a nice glass, there's a nice sink, the space is ideal. So far the experience has been fantastic, except the IFE or the interaction zone just doesn't want to work for some reason.
Wait, actually, why is this so familiar? Well, there you have it. 2 years in a row, side-by-side comparison. After a lack of 4 hours of sleep, it is finally time for some breakfast. Breakfast was organized on a tray and included fruits, yogurts, drinks, water, a set of sealed cutlery, biscuits with butter and a chosen main course of your choice. I chose nasi lemak with shrimp sambal. For me, that tasted quite spicy. The fruits such as hammy melon and apple tasted nice. The luxury biscuits were crunchy and the yogurt was also quite good. Just after that, we landed at Sydney. But there were some unexpected problems.
So here's a bit of update. The original schedule of the flight was to be landed at 11 AM in Sydney, but we landed 40 minutes earlier. So now we have to stay on the aircraft for 20 minutes until we can get off the plane.
That 20 minutes doing nothing.
That's way better than gate changing.
True.
And now, after 8 hours of traveling, we are finally at Sydney. How's the flight?
It's alright. It could be better.
Did you sleep using the same positions as last year?
I didn't sleep. Would have slept like last year, but the guy in front of me had his seat really far back.
Oh, that's not good. How are you guys feeling?
I slept 5 hours and I watched a movie. I
That's
actually
cool.
watched the Adam's Family.
I got 5 hours. And I think I slept 7 hours.
Damn, that's long. That's not the whole way.
Once again, I think I should mention that the people who worked at immigration in Sydney, but also the whole Australia, was really kind and sometimes humorous. Australia is one of those kind of places that I will never forget with such great people at places where it is secured. Back to topic. At this point, I thought the teachers would arrive, but instead, I read the wrong message. But that will happen later in the video.
Yeah.
Sorry? You look like my physics teacher.
Physics? I'm smarter than Sheldon Cooper.
Why is it this hot? Why is it this hot? Bruh. Iman, how's it? Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Okay, it is very cold.
It's freezing, it's freezing. Whoa. So now we're gonna go to Woolworths. How do you say Woolworths like in a very Australian way?
Woolies.
Woolies. What would you recommend to buy in Woolies?
Dirty and sandy man. Okay,
Yeah?
Bundy ginger beer.
Bundy ginger beer.
Kangaroo meat if they have it.
Kangaroo meat.
Kangaroo koalas.
Kangaroo meat.
At this point, most of us had back at the bus waiting for us to go. I was recording some footage you have just seen, When we were out, our teachers decided to secretly take us for some local ice cream.
Australian brand ice cream, $5. So it looks like this on the outside. Let's try it. Tastes really good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Australian ice cream.
Yeah. It is inside right here.
You know how to Golden Gate?
Never. First time.
Yeah. Out of 10?
9, I guess. This biscuit is crusty on the outside and frozen in the inside. So, Iman, you are calling this Boshak 2.0, right?
This is definitely
No,
Boshak
coming
2.0,
from
guys.
it looked exactly like
Yeah. It's quite cold actually right now.
So after we arrived, we got our dorms and started to unpack and get used to this new place. There were a total of 8 beds, and our whole year group is separated into these dorms. Unfortunately, there was one outlet, and this is in a really weird place.
AGH Camp basketball champion. Alright, let's start then.
And now, let me to present the first and only AGH Camp 2023 Basketball Championship. The teams are Ryan Wong, Imad, and Ethan, competing with James, Zach, and Lucas. Let's start the montage.
What is this? Okay, that's nice. Let's get it on. Oh, nice skill, Imad. Whoa. That's been going for around 15 minutes right now. Oh! James, you're fine? Oh, there's a bit of blood. Alright, just now there was a bit of incident happened, so let's cut back to the actual content that I want to say. Actually, my first impression of AGH Camp is it's quite okay. It's way better than Boshak than last year. Basically, the dorms that we live in, the food that we get, and look at this Pepsi, and also we got Wi-Fi as well. So this is way better. I heard there's a challenge that is happening tonight, so we'll see what is happening.
So basically, we played some mini games that involve the use of ropes to pull someone down to the ground, or throwing balls into containers, with some other teamwork games, like tangle ourselves just to sit down and stand up.
And now it is currently like 12 AM in Sydney right now, and the first day has been ended. It's very tired, and so yeah. So far, Sydney is pretty nice. Very cold right now, I guess, but not as cold as Perth, which is way better. So yeah, quite tired. So I will see you guys in the next day. It's the second morning today, and it feels like 8 degrees outside. It's actually 8 degrees with the temperature. I'm wearing 4 layers of clothes, 2 layers of pants, and I'm still cold. I'm not sure what you guys think about this, but like 2 hours ago, it was 8 degrees and now it's 15 degrees in Sydney. Like, what the heck is the weather? It's so, like, this is such a big difference in the drop and the rise of weather. This morning I got stomach ache. It's so cold, but now it's like suddenly just so hot again, but with some like winds coming through. Next up, we're gonna do the icebreaker games, and let's see if I can actually do some recording.
Again, I didn't record anything because we were all so engaged in these activities. The only thing I could remember was we were doing some stuff in the main hall, like wearing the harnesses and practicing them. For the time being, let's get straight into lunch. I also managed to get some pineapples and beetroots along for extras.
The bicycles, cycle riding to there, and also this thing.
I'll do it.
Wait, this thing I played in China before. So I have to wear those harnesses and those helmets as well, which is extremely uncomfortable for boys.
Without wasting any time, let's get into the sky cycling. Alright, now we can see that both competitors are ready to take on the bicycle. Now they are both on. And then 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, Christian has a false start. He has a false start. Shortly after, now Michael starts. Who can catch up? Who can be fast? Can Michael catch up to Christian? Oh, here he goes! Done it! Nice! Now Michael and Christian are now off to the distance. Credit to Annabelle for filming this whole video. Now let's take a look at some other competitors. Alright, Eva, let's go! Eva, let's go! Eva, let's go! Whoa! And upcoming, just 2 more pictures of me and Christian doing the bike cycling thing. We said it together that we want to do a competition and I won because of the bikes. And also, funny enough, we look like the Mario's brothers. Which, yeah. After bike cycling, now we are headed to doing the Dangloon Duo, which you can see on the screen right here, which is composed of 8 logs, each separated by a distance further away from the last one, and the goal is to reach the top. It is also a teamwork activity as we have to control the ropes of our teammates which are climbing on the logs and stuff. Also, congratulate to these people showing on the screen right here who managed to get to the top, especially for Mai. Fighting over the gap of the logs and her height and still managed to get to the top is notable. Now let's jump straight into the afternoon activities. And before you guess it, yeah, I didn't record anything in the afternoon session as well. We are separated into boys and girls basically, and because our boys were a bit way too good at this, we pretty much smashed every single activities, such as like jumping on ropes, and each time when we jump, the rope is selected and placed further in a position until we couldn't jump to it anymore. Our boys definitely won that. Other games such as like using ropes and everybody has to balance it, and the goal was to just everybody lie back and trusted each other and balance it, but we end up moving the rope as we walk around it. Finally, we play some rearranging games on the logs without falling down by rearranging ourselves into our different heights, and also birthday as well. So it's about sunset right now. Day 2 is pretty much over. We still got a movie night coming up. So a few hours ago, it was still like 20 degrees at max, and now I feel like it's going to be like at 15 degrees. Basically, we did 2 things today at that area. One of them is a rock climbing, and I managed to get to the 5th log, I think, so over the halfway point. And I think tomorrow we are just going to do the obstacle thing, so I might see you guys tonight. Now let's enjoy the process of this happening.
Strawberry milk?
Bro, you're gonna put James out of commission for the next 5 days.
So is this a qualify thing or not?
Do we need ice? We probably need ice.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Qualify. Working on very hardly on this. Ryan 10 taste test.
If it's not good, then we have to get a good look.
Don't put it back.
Yeah. Oh, happy birthday to you.
Dude, I thought we were gonna do it at midnight, bro. This guy just pulled that.
It's so random, but okay.
Yeah.
After that, we have our movie night and we watched this movie called Crazy Rich Asians, released in 2018. But night wouldn't be complete if there wasn't some form of nightclub to the end of the night. So let me introduce you the HH Camp Boys Only Nightclub.
We love, we lie. Oh, I saw it on the flashlight, on the flashlight. Wait. Past it. Nothing can be seen.
At this point, pretty much everyone outside of the club knows something is happening, so we started singing as well, and a special guest joined.
Baby, baby, oh, like baby, 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 oh. But you always be in my mind, baby, baby, oh. But you always be in my mind.
After that has happened, our nightclub continued ran for around 10 to 20 minutes, and we all went to bed.
9 degrees at Douglas Park. Samuel, can I flog you?
Why?
It's 9 degrees, you're wearing short pants and
Because I'm a legend.
very bullshit continuous.
Yeah.
Yeah. So currently it is day 3 and this is one of the coldest mornings that we have at AGH Camp or Sydney. I left my leg out for the whole night without covering and I managed to survive. Good.
That was some very unnecessary information.
So in the AGH camps we also have a station, the hydration stations and also the cereal and fruit station, which is really good. So this is where we usually eat and do activities. Yeah, conference hall. It's shaped like a conference hall, the table. That's where we watched movies last night. And this is where we get our breakfast.
After breakfast, we went to do our first activity, which was abseiling. That will be explained in the later of this video. But now, let's get into the interesting part.
Golf swing, the first sets are wrong. Good luck. So later we will be doing this, but they're going to go up to the top of the pole and it just swings out.
If we die together.
Say a last one.
Start praying!
Whoa.
Okay, it's not as
Okay.
nice as I thought it was,
Okay.
never mind.
I thought it was like,
All right. Yeah.
your legs are so
Yeah.
Your legs can touch the ground.
Right.
I thought it was the top.
Whoa. Okay, I can go to the top. I can go to the top now.
Yeah, okay, we'll go top.
Yeah, we go top.
And so we did.
Let's catch face.
While you're looking through this clip, I just realized that you were talking about me while I was up there ready to suffer.
The same with I'm tired, liner, and I'm a bit cold.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm kind of cold. I'm a bit cold. I'm so tired.
He just says tired. He didn't say I'm. Oh, also, math revision.
Did you do question 4 chapter 14.05?
I can't lie, but that's some really good acting, Emad.
14.05 trigonometry on the mouth extension 1.
It kind of amazes me how he remembers all that. Because he remembers the chapter, the questions. Yeah. He's like, oh yeah, that's chapter 16, question 4, part A, section 4.
Yeah, bro. Say it!
消除恐惧的最好办法就是面对恐惧，坚持才是胜利，加油！
And for the next 1 minute, we were all silent.
3, 2, 1, go! 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 Go!
And now, let's take a look at some other groups. And of course, there's always some people who wanted a second time.
Air for life! Oh my god, air for life! Oh my god!
Oh my gosh, I don't even know what to describe what just happened. I just finished the George swing, I think. There's so much tension on the string. Like, when I say tension, I mean Benedict was just building up tension and not pulling the string. It was pretty fun. Possibly not once in a lifetime, but like seriously, I should have bought a GoPro. It's like one of my mistakes, I think. Yeah, because if I bought a GoPro, you guys can actually see the feel of it, and it's really amazing. It's so cool. Just overcome one of my difficulties and also possibly dream come true, I think. Like, because like my parents usually say that they are not like really that safe, but like overcome it and survived. Now, the obstacle courses are sort of similar to the one that I did back in China, but this one is just much more open and larger. And the archery, we explored that actually yesterday, and today they are bringing new targets.
For now, we'll jump straight into the afternoon as I didn't record anything, since there's no way for me to hold my camera while attending the obstacle course and archery. It is also the last day in the AJH camp, so I had decided to explore around the AJH campsite and also explain the activities that I have done.
Now, before the people start coming in and get to the swimming area, and yes, there's actually a swimming pool. Look at this, very Australian sign. And then here's the pool in there, and it's quite good. Like, and this is the path where we walk down to this like big shield area where we just like sort of hang out and play volleyball. There's also an obstacle course here, but I think it was abandoned. Looks sort of abandoned, it's pretty old. There's also seemed to be a campfire area right here. It's actually quite nice, this place. We did the art. They moved away all the boards for the archery, but when we were here just now, the boards were still here. That's a nice scene. Alright guys, I think I should actually start explaining about like the things I did today. So first of all, we got the abseiling wall. It's not the climbing wall, but this abseiling wall, which basically gets to like 8 meters tall. It was like pretty scary at first because you have to lean back completely and then we just walk off the walls, which is quite interesting. And then secondly, over here we did the, so that was from yesterday, we did the jungling duels, I think, and you just have to climb all the way to the top. I managed to get to the 5th lock, which is the halfway point, the rest string second section up there. So there was a staircase up here which is get to the obstacle course, which we did this afternoon. If you take a look at the 3rd section right there, the triangular stuff, they were actually like the hardest one to complete. There's not much space I can put on and you can't really balance this out. Other than that one, the level 3 was actually quite easy. I have to went across this path right here because I don't really have 100% of doing this. I don't have confidence of doing this triangular thing up here, so I have to went through this path. The level 1, they are actually like 4-5 meters from the ground, but the level 3 ones, they are actually 12 meters from the ground, so which is pretty impressive. And layer 1 looks like that. It goes all the way to here. Got the locks, and then some balancing, and also the strip. And then from the outside there, I don't think we can actually go to there because of the restriction. As long as we don't cross the barrier, we are fine. Oh yeah, there was also a secret path. There's more domes right here. And then if we go into the secret pathway, it's actually just a toilet section, which leads out to a whole new area down here. And it has some good views, like right here. And it just leads out with this path, and those are another more domes right here, which is also more bunk beds. We also just get to the back of the section right here. It is where we did the gorge or the George swing. I kind of forgot, so when I was on there, I was so nervous. Like we said 3, 2, 1. A lot of us were saying go. There was actually 3 of us, but a lot of us were saying go, and he didn't put the string at all. It was until the second time I told him to pull down the string.
1, go! 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 Go!
It is actually only the first part, which is the very scary part, where I sort of scream a bit and I shouting out the quotes, but let me tell you, if I had bought a GoPro, this view would be magnificent. It would be perfect. And just to give you guys a quick update, I'm going to give you guys take a look at my talent of drinking tap water. So let's get started. The tap water is good. So tonight we're gonna have basically like playing a puzzle or whatever and ending off the trip.
Because it is our last night at AGH camp, the puzzle game challenge was cancelled, and it turns out to be the best night ever. Let me give you a story of what happened that night.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Another round.
Another round. Can we get all of the losers to go to there and then we're gonna start a new round?
I'm not losing.
Yeah, so you are safe. You are safe.
Oh.
You are safe. Alright, so
As a mentor,
anyone, okay.
I'm a big yeah.
Alright. We're gonna go clockwise direction, by the way.
Okay, yeah.
Safe.
Okay, done.
Yeah, open the cards. So that's 20. 17. Alright. 20. 20.
I feel so bad. How did you lost in that?
No, wait. Show me the next card. Bro, she would have lost anyways. It's okay. That would have been 20.
Oh my god.
Okay, you know what? Okay, I'll drink a little bit because I was a mentor.
That's fair.
And now, it's time for the punishment.
Right.
You're allowed to finish it all. A bit? Just a bit. This is it. For me. Oh my god.
Zach, you have to chill. You have to chill.
my guy.
You have to chill. God, yeah.
I rate this guy so much.
Bro, you guys should be lucky that he helped out.
Lucky. He said he's probably had worse.
Holy bro.
That's worse.
Well, that's a crazy night, and tomorrow we are leaving the AGH camp. And we're going to take a look at 3 universities, so yeah, let's skip to tomorrow. And here is day 4 morning. We just reached another minimum, temperature minimum. It dropped down to 7 degrees this morning. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's smoke coming out from my mouth when I'm speaking. Basically, today I'm very excited because we are going on the university tour to 3 different universities. University of Technology of Sydney, and then obviously Sydney University, and also UNSW as well. So
I didn't manage to get any road views because I was asleep. Also, before we start our university's tour in Sydney, I want to make things clear that my main purpose during this visit was to experience and learn about these universities as well as my future pathways. So the next part of the video will be quite information based and not a lot of casual content from me. Feel free to skip to this time right here and continue the video from there. Other than that, let's get into the universities. Known as the UTS for short, and is located near the Sydney CBD. The history can be dated back to 1833. In 1988, UTS is founded as its current name. Based on the QS ranking, it is placed 90th globally and 9th in Australia. As the name suggested, UTS main faculty is based on engineering and information technology. During the visit, we were separated into 2 groups and led by a current university student. We visited some classroom and a cafe before exiting to the outside. Clubs are everywhere in UTS. find your culture and your interest clubs. They even offered mahjong clubs. By walking down an overbridge pathway, ahead of us was a railroad, graffiti art linked with the ABC Ultimo Center and the science faculty. Next, we visit the Dr. Chow Chak Win building, or known as the UTS Business School, and the library from the outside, alumni green area, and inside. And before leaving for lunch, we explored the technology building and experienced one of its current development in the data arena.
Show you the room around. Very clear. You can see the difference between the glass bottle and the water inside. If I move near the sofa here.
For lunch, we ate at the underground at the UTS Central building and headed off to the next university. Just a 5-minute ride from UTS, we arrived at USyd. On the day, many students were graduating from their courses when we arrived. Founded in 1850, and it is the oldest university in Australia. QS ranking 19th globally and 2nd in Australia. Multiple school campus across Sydney, such as the Camden campus. And it is known for its Faculty of Arts and Social Science, first in Australia. With its Gothic revival style of architecture, it is by far the most spectacular university that I have ever seen. Next, we walk into the university and into the quadrangle. It is also believed that the only graduate students should step on the grass fields. A jacaranda tree is planted in one of the quadrants back in 1928. In 2016, the tree was destructed by a severe storm, and it was later replanted in 2017 as an artificially genetic tree, serve as an alternate purpose of reminding the students to study for examination once it started flowering. After that, we went into one of the classrooms for a presentation, walked around USyd and visited the pharmacy school, discovered a road sign which has our teacher's name on it, and finally went to the latest building built in USyd, the Sydney Law School. But before we leave, let me take you on a short history lesson about the graffiti tunnel in USyd. During the Vietnam War, more than 60,000 Australian soldiers served in the war. In 1970s, more than 200,000 people in Australia protested for the involvement of soldiers in the war. This tunnel is created by the students to protest against the Vietnam War before the withdrawal of troops in 1972. Today, the graffiti tunnel serves as a living work of art, and it is still being developed. Between USyd and UNSW was a 30-minute ride, and we walked for a bit of time before reaching the front gate for our tour guide. UNSW founded in 1949, and it is known for its Faculty of Engineering. 3 campuses with 2 in Sydney. Many residential areas for students are available, such as the UNSW Village in school, QS ranking 19th globally and 2nd in Australia. Compared to the other 2 universities, UNSW was very visible in terms of its space. We walked down from the lower to the upper campus section. This walkway splits between the different faculties and classrooms. During this tour, we also look at some of the race cars that were currently being developed by students. Walk down a very long walkway back down to the lower campus, discover the chemical engineering building and another one of our teachers named theaters. After all 3 of the universities are explored, we are now headed to our next campsite location, which is Sydney Academic of Sports and Recreation.
Now I'll show you the short room tour.
It's not the swole.
It's just way smaller than the AGH camp. Again, we got 2 bunk beds right here. And then we got a shelf. And there's like barely any plugs. There's like 1 down there. And then here we got the toilet. The toilet 1 here. You guys really can't really see it. There's also, where do you turn on the lights? Yeah. And then got the showering area. Quite good. Decent, you guys can't see it.
Remember the teachers that I said at the beginning of this video where I'm going to meet at Sydney? They sent me a challenge that I have to complete.
Hello, and this is the challenge 1. So, right here, we got the Sydney bottle right here. I'm gonna fill it with water. There we go. Oh my gosh, this is just weird.
Relax, don't die.
I'm really gonna do this. So that's everything in there. Tastes like AGH camp water.
Really?
No difference.
Yeah, it's just normal water. You can drink from all of the taps. It's fine. You're not gonna die. Don't worry.
You sure?
If we do, can I have your belongings if you die?
Alright then, challenge complete then.
Just so you know, on day 6 morning, I ate an Australian bread and it tastes good. Challenge officially completed.
Hello guys, welcome to day 5 or 6.
those birds in Australia are really annoying, but today we're going to begin our activity through doing a rock fielding and also a canoeing activity. So I'm glad that the temperature here is actually higher. Take a look at the surroundings. Down there we got a large chessboard that I can play with actual chess. Down here, over in that direction is the girls' zone, and at the top here is the boys' zone.
Instead of rock fielding, the activities were changed to canoeing and sailing instead, because both activities involve going into water. Of course, this will be another voiceover explanation of the activities. To get started canoeing, first of all, we put all of our stuff and get our canoeing boats. We also have to wear a life jacket as well. After that, we are all set and ready, and we are all off to the river. A brief note here that actually this river connects to the outside ocean, which is quite interesting as well. You can see that our group right there, me, Iman and Ethan, are currently canoeing through this river, and we're going to cross under a bridge. And the further parts of this canoeing wasn't recorded because we went into quite a deep river, and there were some bridges and there was no like walking pathways that we could take pictures, so nothing was taken there. Only a picture of us going back out was taken. I'm also glad that no one capsized during this activity, so that's a plus. It's time for a lunch break before heading off to the next water activity.
Red brand, right?
Helga's. It's
Helga's.
delicious.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Right.
I like it.
To prepare to sail, first up we have to get the poles, which inside there will be the flags that will be fully pulled out, just like the one shown at the front. Then we also need the sailing boats as well. And one of our groups right now is doing a demonstration as to what happens if we capsize or just flipped over. And then we all sail off because we all started sailing far away. No pictures are really taken. You can see that two groups right here. One's me, one's the other group. And on the day, the wind is actually quite strong at some point. And to prevent your boat from capsizing, you have to lean back to balance it.
How do you feel after the sailing?
It was really fun, but just don't sail with Lucas Young because he screams the whole time.
I heard him across the water. It was really bad.
Don't sail with Christian either.
What?
Yeah.
He is an unpredictable man.
Yeah. Alright guys, now we are up to the final part of this trip, which is actually just going to the Sydney City, going to the Opera House, and also the Pitt Street, which will be buying some stuff. Although our plan is a bit ruined, but I think it will still work out quite beautifully. So let's actually hop on the bus, and now let's get to Pitt Street. So now we are just having a stop, and we're going to be taking a look.
Best photo in Sydney ever.
Sydney Harbour Bridge and Sydney Opera House together.
S1.
We headed back on the bus and arrived at Pitt Street. I knew the plan is ruined, but there is still one last hope.
Alright, so guys, we have arrived at Pitt Street. A lot of people. Why does it feel like China in Dongmen? Yeah. Hello. Hi, Mr. Voigt. Long time no see. Hi, Mr. Voigt.
How you going? Cuddle!
Thanks. Hi, Joe. Hello. Long time no see. Did you expect this?
Yeah, they texted us.
They texted.
I'll still take that as an absolute win. So So as you know, we are in Sydney CBD, so I didn't board many things other than at Woolies. So let's move on to Darling Harbour instead.
Hungry Jack's here, and then now we got Macca's up there. Why is it not written in Macca's, but instead McDonald's?
I don't know. This is Macca's, this is a KFC, this is a Hungry Jack's. The competition must be scar, yeah. But look at lots of money.
Hey, hello. It's good, right?
It's not good, bro.
It's not good. We have some good food.
It's so mid. It's nice, bro. No, that's we ate the dumpling.
How would you rate the food that you just eat in Chinatown?
It wasn't the best. I mean, because we spend a lot of time in a country where there are a lot of Chinese people, the Chinese food in Australia isn't as good as back then.
Now let's Ryan Tan do the show.
Woo! Ryan's done! Oh, what the hell? Why is he actually good?
Yeah.
He's gonna school here, guys.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Whoa.
Fine. You're fine. Look at this. Better than them.
After that amazing performance from Ryan Tan, now let's enjoy the montage around Darling Harbour.
So I guess we have been walking for around 15 minutes now, but we are finally boarding the ferry.
So, yep.
Yep, enjoy the view. Well, that's definitely a lifetime memory here at Sydney Harbour Bridge and Darling Harbour and Opera House. Right, welcome to the Sydney International T1 Airport. This is a hand sanitizer. Alright, after a whole hour of lining up to check in, we finally have done it. You can't believe how long the line is. So this time, we got our gate at 50 and my seat actually in the exact same row, but shifted to the aisle side, which is perfect.
After getting through autogates and customs to the departure hall, yet there's still one thing we haven't completed in Australia.
So we have around less than an hour left before our gates start boarding, so all of our boys are heading to Macca's.
This is the first Sky Macca's in the world. It's called Sky Macca's and they have conveyor belts.
Oh!
So you see they have conveyor belts.
Yeah?
So the kitchen's upstairs.
Oh, I see it now, I see it now.
And then they send it downstairs.
That's so cool. That reminds me of China in Dongmen. There's also they also have a conveyor belt.
This is the first in the world.
Wow. Wow. Nice, bro. The fact that we can order on the ground and the kitchen is upstairs and they go through this conveyor belt and all the way go down here is amazing. Angus burger is really good. They also all seem to use recyclable plastic straws, wooden cutleries and stuff, which is pretty sustainable in my opinion. Now let's try this. The salad is really good at Macca's.
And that is what I call a complete experience of Australia. And now we'll be heading.
Wait. Wait. What happened?
Looks like they forgot some stuff. And now, let's board the plane back to Malaysia. On the way back, we have the same aircraft due to the weather condition and the strong wind happening at that time. Our flight time was 9 hours instead of the average 8 hours. This time I was in the aisle seat with the same stuff as before, but for some reason, the legroom space was huge compared to the flight to Sydney. Interestingly though, the final few rows were empty, similar to the Perth flight in 2022, where half of the aircraft was empty seats, and we shortly took off into the sky. This time, the IFU screen had finally worked on my seat, new movies and television shows were added to the system. But the IFU system still seems the same as 10 years ago. The latest Malaysia Airlines aircraft Boeing 737-800 promotes sustainability. Not only the seats and backrests are changed, but IFU screens are also removed from the aircraft. There were 3 choices in total, and I chose the potatoes with the beef set, along with a cup of drink, a cake, salad, bread and biscuits. First, I tasted the beef. It wasn't hard and it was quite nice. Next, I tried the salad and the cake. They both tasted awesome. I didn't even record the reaction to the cake because it tasted so good.
I can't believe how long it has taken us to just fly out of Australia. Only that just took like 4.5 hours just to fly off from Sydney to the ocean and said Australia is actually really big in land size. Alright, now we are 6 hours into the flight, 3 more hours to go. I'm really tired right now. Just sitting there for 6 hours is already long enough and it's so tiring.
The second meal was somewhat similar to the first meal when we went to Sydney, a drink and a chosen sandwich from 3. I chose the cheese and relish sandwich, baked bread with cheese and tomato. The bread was hot and melted with cheese. Overall, this meal was worth it.
And now we finally got our luggage. We are finally making our way out. Samuel, you feel good?
Yeah. Goodbye, guys.
Yep, goodbye. I'm finally back home and I'm so tired. I have to get into sleep and I have to fix the time zone of Sydney and also Malaysia as well. So it's 3 hours. Thank you so much for watching this video. And this is also our last school trip as well as like a whole year group, because in year 12 there will be no more as we have HSC exams and also the other stuff as well. So yeah, the trip is officially over.
Hold on, where's the...
2,
1, go!
Post
things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up inside of the way that things are made up. Ooh, the way that things are made up. I was broken. Things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up inside of the way that things are made up.
That's at 12:30, guys.
We will rock you, rock you. We will rock you.
I was broke. Wait, no, that's not. I was broken. Wait, guys, I only know I was broken.
Hey, you make me a believer.
Thunder, thunder, thunder.
First thing first, I'm a thing on the world is on ahead. I'm fine of a sign of her. It's gay. Woo! Amazing the way. Also came from a young age, so been to like to hold into the future. To me, to one of my assets, from me to my assets, from me to my future, to the. Hey! Give me up, you baby, I believe her. The house and house inside the nation. Hey! Give me up, you baby, I believe her. Believe her.
I was choking in the cloud, built my rain up in the cloud, falling like ashes to the ground, up in my feelings to the ground. But it never
rain down like. Hey, baby, I'm your baby, I believe her. Believe her. Hey, give me up your baby, I believe her. Believe her. Rain down like. Hey, give me up your baby, I believe her. I feel like I'm trying to say some. Hey, give me up your baby, I believe her. Believe her. Yeah. Right.
And after all that hard work, we made it onto the stage. If you watched the 2022 Perth video, you know there's something missing, and here it comes. And that's it, guys, for this extremely long camp video 2023 Sydney camp. Finally finished it. It took such a long time to make it. I do hope you guys enjoy it. And if you haven't checked it out, check out the 2022 perf as well. So yeah, that's it. Happy New Year, guys, 2024.